Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now today we're going to talk about mentality and how you can make your races more enjoyable and last a bit longer. Now, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Just think about that for a second. Well, on average, it takes us around 7 seconds to make an accurate judgment on others. I think about this every single day when meeting new people, and I want to make sure the first time I meet somebody, their impression of me is a positive one. If that doesn't happen straight away, I've pretty much blown it. Now, some of you may or may not know that in my previous life, I was a police officer with over 20 years experience dealing with members of the public, where how you conduct yourself and approach others really matters. So for a large portion of my career, I was part of a public order team dealing with disorder ranging from pub skirmishes to large-scale disorder, as we saw in the London riots in 2011. And despite being part of a large team with lots of support, I used to pride myself in being able to de-escalate a situation with how I approached it in the first place. Now, what I've briefly spoken about there is exactly the same when I jump on track. And there's a simple model which I follow, which works. And it's called the Batari's box. So this model is all about attitude, behavior, and actions, and how your attitude, behavior and actions affects another. And on the back of that, how their attitude, behavior and actions can affect you. So let's put this into some sim racing context. Let's take turn 1 as an example at Monza. You're going down to turn 1, too wide, you're on the inside. Mid corner, you run a bit wide, bang doors with the car on your left. Well, guess what's going to happen? Turn 2. He's going to do exactly the same. In that split second, he's made an opinion of you because of your actions and behavior. And there's a good chance that when he makes contact with you, that's going to be a bit more vigorous and you're going to be off track. And because of that, he's now affected what you think. And because this model is a circle, he's now affected you. So guess what? Turn 3, turn 4, it's going to happen all over again. And it's just going to perpetuate till one of you is out of the race. So when I was a police officer, I used to start off right down here. That gave me loads of headroom to try and fit in, try and come up with some workable compromise. It's the same with sim racing. You leave a bit of room turn 1 at Monza, well, there's a good chance that's going to be reciprocated turn 2. And if so, you're golden. Unfortunately, sometimes, no matter where you start, even if you start down here, there'll always be somebody that starts way up here. And in those situations, well, you've got to quickly formulate another plan. Obviously, in my other life, we would have various different options. And you do too in a sim race. Don't try and rush it. There's a good chance he will do that to somebody else and throw himself off track. Or if it's a longer race, you could pit early, get out of sync with the pit stops, and overtake him that way. More often than not, there's always another option, and you don't have to fight fire with fire. Anyway, just a short video giving you something to think about when you enter your next race. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.